Hello guys, welcome back to Evera fashion class. This is our another video and is the continuation of the last video on how to cut a bodycon dress, and this is the sleeve for that dress. So as you're cutting out, most of the people they always ask how have you cut down to get the puffy sleeve, and this is how I'm going to show you how to cut the puffy sleeve. As I showed you on the last video, that this is the material that you're going to use for a puff sleeve, because the material for the dress is green, this green, and they're going together with some green inside here. So you'll be matching this one. For the sleeve, you're going to use this Ankara fabric. So what you're going to do, you just get the measurements, and the measurements for the sleeve, you can see here, the sleeve length is 23, the sleeve bicep is the round, your arm, the sleeve biceps is 14. You have seen the sleeve length is 23. So let's cut out our sleeve. So the first thing, you have to measure the length of the sleeve, and the length of the sleeve is 23, and the allowance is 2. So sometimes you may wonder why we have put 23 and yet the puff sleeve will go up. So when you're cutting out the puffy sleeve, you have to use the exact length that you are given, 23. You don't put like that you want to put, let me ask if it's 23, then you say you want to remove 5 inches. So you use 18, not 18, I use 18 because you're going to add a band here so that you can pull yourself up. The puffiness will not come out well because you need some allowance to make it puffy. So the only easiest way, you have to use 23 inches, the exact inches for the sleeve. That's 23. Then you can add 2 for the sewing allowance. And I showed you how to cut on my videos, how to cut the sleeve the easiest way. So you go inside by 5. So you go inside by 5. Let me get a brighter chart. You go in by 5. After going in by 5, you just go down like that. So next you're going to take our biceps, and our biceps is 14. So what you do with 14 is 14 divided by 4. 14 divided by 2, that's so from the line we took 5, we measured 5. So where 5 is, you're going to measure, that's 14 divided by 2 is 4. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7 times 3, or you can do 7 times 2, that's 14, back to 14. Then we add 4. So we are adding 4 because we want our sleeve to be more puffy. Like I said, our measurements, if you are cutting a straight sleeve, it would have been, when you divided 14 divided by 2, you get 7. 7 plus 2, that's 9. But because this is puffy, you want it puffy and big, so you're going to divide by 2. Then we times the 7 times 2, you get 14. So from 14, I'll add 4, like 4 for allowance. But this 4 for allowance, we just use 1 for allowance, and 3 will be part of the puff sleeve. So what you're going to do is just you're going to carve in till where your point is. There. And then from here, you're going to measure 14. The way we did with the other one, 14 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 18. So you're going to join these lines together. Then we cut out. I hope you have understood what I've said. For the puffy sleeve, for the length, we put the exact length. You don't minus for the band of the hand. You just put exact 23. Then the sleeve biceps is 14 divided by 2. That's 7 times 2. You get 14 back. Then you add like 4 inches to help you have a puffy sleeve. But it depends on how big you want your sleeve to be, or how puffy you want your sleeve to be. And that's it. That's our puffy sleeve. So this is the results we got from cutting the puffy sleeve. So I'll show you how it will come. So after cutting out the band, you'll put the band here. And this one, you sew it at the armhole. So I see how puffy it will become. This is how it will be. Then for the band, it depends how big you want your band to be. For me, I'm going to use 5. I'm going to use 5 for the band. This side, I'm folding it into 2. Because I'll need a facing for it. So when you're measuring for the band, you just use your hand like this. The hand is 8. Then you measure 5. After measuring 5, so here is your 5. This is where you take the other measurement. The measurements for here is 10. So 8 and 10. So what you're going to do, you're going to fold it into 4 times. Make sure you have 2 edges. So you're going to measure 5 going up, plus 1.5 allowance for sewing. Put your line like that. After that, we found that where we measured 5, where 5 was ending, it's 10. 10 divided by 2, that's 5. Plus 1 inch allowance for sewing. And the down part was 8. 8 divided by 2, that's 4. 4 plus 1 allowance. That's the outcome. We need to cut out our band. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channels so that and hit the notification bell so anytime I upload my video, you'll be notified that Evera Designs has got another video on, so that you can learn this lesson. Subscribe. Thank you. See you on the next one.